ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are certain to be in peril. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Truth is what stands the test of experience. I will not let anyone scare me out of my full potential. One who is too insistent on his own views finds few to agree with him. Only those people create history who doesn't live in the future. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken. Don't fast forward through life. You'll miss all the good stuff along the way. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. To bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. Man doesn't know what he is capable of until he is asked. It was the truth, and like any truth, it was powerful. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. The worst part of being okay is that okay is far from happy. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. Always stand up for truth, regardless of who steps on it. Positive expectations are the mark of the superior personality. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. In my heart's most secret place, I pity them as angels do. In business, professionalism is not a tactic but a moral value. Having nothing to struggle against, they have nothing to struggle for. You never fail until you stop trying. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. Go into emptiness, strike voids, bypass what he defends, hit him where he does not expect you. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Politics determines who has the power, not who has the truth. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Excuses are merely nails used to build a house of failure. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. Be sure to place your feet in the right place, then stand firm. The nourishment of body is food, while the nourishment of the soul is feeding others. Be patient when becoming someone you haven't been before. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. If the world is against the truth, then I am against the world. Sand lines my soul, which is filled with the breath of the ocean. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. Maybe everyone is just waiting for someone else to save them. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. I live in my own little world, but it's okay. They know me here. When we fail, our pride supports us, and when we succeed, it betrays us. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. Every second alive is the greatest gift we will ever know. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. Plan for what it is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. Because people don't have wings, we look for ways to fly. I would never die for my beliefs because I might be wrong. Your strongest muscle and worst enemy is your mind. Train it well. If you can feel the future, then you are about to experience it. It is hard work and great art to make life not so serious. A true genius admits that he knows nothing. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. To become a lifelong reader, one has to do a lot of varied and interesting reading. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Keep their friends close and their enemies closer. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. Transmit the established facts. Do not transmit words of exaggeration. If you do that, you will probably come out all right. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. Once friends as batchmates, but now different batches divide us. Falling down is an accident. Staying down is a choice. Appear at points which the enemy must hasten to defend. March swiftly to places where you are not expected. It's failure that gives you the proper perspective on success. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. Respect is earned. Honesty is appreciated. Trust is gained. Loyalty is returned. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action.